Greetings and salutations, gamers. You know this be John the Gamer 64, the legend, the one and only, and yours truly. And I welcome you to episode 8 of the Gamer Update. So we're going to kick it off with some purchases, undocumented of course, as well as, gaming news, what have you, and go from there. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with the purchases first. So bought this off AliExpress. Only paid $5 for this. So this is like a Super Mario style Nintendo Switch storage bag. So you're able to put your Nintendo Switch controllers, accessories in here, as well as your games. It's pretty sick. Like I really dig the design here, the Super Mario. So pretty cool, man. Not bad for $5. It should definitely serve me well. Okay, so also got this from AliExpress. So gonna go ahead and set it up. Just give me one sec. All right, and I got this pimpin' Mortal Kombat logo round carpet or rug. I've had this one on my wish list for quite some time on AliExpress, so only paid like $20 for it. Not too bad. Really complements my combat corner here, part of my room. So yeah, definitely happy to have this. Plus, it works as a good giant mouse pad for my mouse. Okay, and then we'll go to the next item here. So this was another sweet purchase I got from AliExpress, and this is a Metal Slug fleece blanket. It's like $20. Had to get it, man. Like, especially being a retro gamer, like I love the freaking scan lines design that they added to the blanket, give it that arcade effect. But yeah, freaking Metal Slug, dude. That's cool. They have like a bunch of other cool designs too. Like they had another one that had like another cool screenshot from like screen from Metal Slug 3 and a couple other ones. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this blanket. It's so freaking cool. Scan lines and all, baby. Okay. And then I believe we got one more item from AliExpress. I got this pretty cool Link Kirby for like $3 off AliExpress. Pretty decent quality, I gotta say. Definitely love it. Can't go wrong with Kirby, man. Alright, and then I think these last three purchases, like one's from Amazon and the other two are from eBay. So start with the eBay purchases. So with these purchases, this is part of a collection that I'm trying to complete of these pretty cool like metal figures. So these are ones that they released back in the day in the 90s. And these were the X-Men Steel Mutants. So what's cool about these is I remember my dad buying me and my brother like I think one or two sets of these. I think one was Wolverine versus Sabretooth, and I think the other was what was it? Cyclops versus. Yeah, I have them on my wall up here. Sorry. Oh yeah, Cyclops versus Juggernaut. So those were the two we had, and like I was a huge fan of X Men as a kid. Still am, of course. But yeah, I've been trying to like collect this figure of or this line of figures. So yes, the X Men Steel Mutants. So the two I got were Wolverine versus Sabretooth. So this is one of the sets we had as a kid. Of course, they were opened, being kids. So you know how that goes. So happy to have this one again. And then the other one we got is Rogue versus Pyro. Yeah, this one's definitely seen better days, but you know, didn't pay too much for it. But I think I'm only missing just two more, and once I complete those, then I complete the set. But I will do a separate video once I complete the set, and yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, you can check out the back. So here's what some of the figures look like, some of the sets. Oh yeah, show you. Yeah, there's more. But yeah, I think they also had like a Spider-Man line of these. I think it was based off the animated show from the '90s. But yeah, damn, those were pricey, man. They're even pricier than the X-Men ones, I believe. So the only expensive one, part of as part of the Steel Mutant series, is the Civilian Logan, or is it Civilian Wolverine versus Silver Samurai? So that one's like $50. Like, I might foot the bill for it just to complete it, just out of completion's sake. And I think the other one I'm missing is the Long Shot versus Mojo. So I think that one's like 20 something, I believe. But I just wanted to complete the line already. So, and those are the eBay purchases. And lastly, we have the Amazon purchase. So this one I've been waiting for the physical, but I did buy this digitally. And what's kind of funny was the price tag was actually $40 digitally, which is crazy for me because I never buy like full digital games unless they're like super discount or something like that. But being a spiritual successor to one of the best games on Dreamcast, Jet Set Radio, we got Bomber Cyberpunk. We got the physical copy right here. I'm so freaking excited. I mean, I already beat the game and everything on the digital, but I'm excited to have the physical. And speaking of Jet Set Radio, if you guys watched the Game Awards, I didn't watch it, but I did watch the trailer they released for the Sega reboots or remakes. And one of the games happens to be Jet Set Radio. Oh my god. From the little clip that they showed of it, man, I was like so freaking ecstatic and hyped. But and for the other games too. But we'll talk about that a little later. But as far as the purchases go, we got the Bomber Cyberpunk on Switch. Oop. Happy to have it. It was funny because I remember like probably the first or second week that this game was out on Switch, there was like this amateur like video game journalist who was saying, "Yeah, they're probably not gonna make a physical copy of this game." Well, little did she know that they were gonna make it physical. But she was trying to like think, like act like she worked at Team Reptile. I'm like, I'm sorry, do you work for the company? Do you know that they're gonna make it or not? No, you don't. You're a complete amateur video game journalist. I don't even remember the name of the site, but as soon as I read the article for that, I was like, oh my god, what a noob, bro. It's like, what a noob. It's like, don't speak on stuff that you don't know anything about. But yeah, I think that does it for the purchase portion of this. So yeah, guess we can get to the gaming news, video game updates, whatnot. So yeah, first one would be the new update for God of War Ragnarok. I think it was called like God of War Valhalla. So I guess it's like an epilogue. It's like additional content for Kratos as far as gameplay and all that's concerned. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, but from the screenshots I've seen, looks pretty exciting. So I can't wait to sink my teeth into that. Should be a good time. But yeah. Oh, and speaking of Kratos, the current voice actor for Kratos, Christopher Judge, going back to the Game Awards, He did make a crack at the Call of Duty people, saying that his speech was longer than their DLC. But then I read an article saying that the Call of Duty creators were pretty salty about it. It's like, wow, they're about as salty as a 12-year-old getting his ass handed to him in Call of Duty by a pro player. Oh, yeah. I thought that was freaking hilarious, though. Like, I've never been a fan of Call of Duty to begin with, but that jab at them, that was just freaking hilarious, dude. Like, ah, Kratos, we love you, man. We love you. Okay, so that's it for God of War. I think the new season of Invasions is upon us for Mortal Kombat 1. So this time, Sub Zero is wreaking havoc. Even though he was evil in this story mode for this timeline. So, not really a surprise to see him going crazy on this one. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. But I was happy that I did complete the last season of Invasions with the Natara, or Season of Blood, as it were. So yeah, that was the first time I completed one because I guess the first season, you know, what with the with the rocky start with the Switch version, needing all the updates to fix everything. Yeah, so now that we got the first couple updates for the Switch version, it's not as bad as it was before. But yeah, I'm excited to play more of that. Unlock more palettes. Try to unlock more dragon crystals so I could perhaps use those to buy a new costume or something along those lines. Too bad you can't save those up for like a DLC character or something. Because I refuse to shell out cash for the DLC. Like, nope. Gonna wait till like there's a bundle, it's on sale. Because I'm not dying to have Omni Man, even though it's cool to play with him in Invasions in one of the towers. He played, yeah, played pretty cool. And his first fatality was pretty sweet with the subway train and and his victim being torn to shreds. Like, yeah, that was a pretty cool fatality, gotta say. But yeah, Invasions, man, Invasions. And then Doom, not Doom, Quake Remastered. So I did manage to finish the last single player add on, which was the Q Doom. Oh man, that's such a blast with that one, man. Because it was Doom's 30th anniversary, and I really enjoyed that one, man. That's probably like one of my top favorites single player like add-ons, as well as Doom 64, obviously. Um, but yeah, what I really liked about it is how you can like mix the enemies from both Doom and Quake, so you can fight them both at the same time, or you can just have one or the other, just all Doom or all Quake. But that was a really good one. So if you got Remastered, Doom Remastered, Quake Remastered, be sure to check out the single player add on for that, for Q Doom, because it was fantastic. And I think I am trying to work on the last two that came out, which was no, I think I finished Contract Revoked. Finished that one, and then what was the other one? Deathmatch Dimensions, where they turn like the deathmatch maps into like actual full fledged like single player levels, which is pretty cool so far, man. I'm having a blast with that. And then there was one other one I was working on. Yeah, so I already did a video covering all the updates for Quake Remastered. Okay, so feel feel like I covered everything. I want to say I did. Oh yeah, and as far as Christmas, already got the gifts for everyone I wanted to get gifts for. Wrapped them up under the tree. Gave them to people at work, whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, got some pretty sweet deals as far as Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So If you haven't watched my videos covering those purchases, be sure to check them out. And then, of course, my my head-to-head cocktail arcade table, the Marvel vs. Capcom arcade one up. Still love this thing, man. Like, I freaking love this thing. So yeah, that's where it's at in my room. Might have to buy some stools, so that way could have one person sitting over here, other sit on the other side. But yeah, I gotta say, dude, I freaking love this thing. Freaking love it. But yeah, be sure to check out my video regarding the unboxing slash installation. And yeah. Okay, so last thing we can talk about, going back to the Sega Game Awards, or no, the Sega trailer from the Game Awards, because I already mentioned the Jet Set Radio, which I'm ecstatic about. But I was also excited about the Streets of Rage, Shinobi, and Crazy Taxi. Oh, and Golden Axe. Like, I was pretty excited for everything. I'm not gonna lie, but holy crap, man! See, just the fact that Sega's gonna come back with these franchises, like, oh, it makes me so happy, especially as a retro gamer. God, oh, can't wait to see what they do, man. I mean, as long as they can make them on Switch, that'd be great. But if they're gonna stick to the next gen, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with that. But just it's just exciting to know that they're still making games for those old franchises. So yeah, just a radio, man. Golden Axe, Shinobi. Oh god, it's so good. Alrighty, folks, now gonna zip it and end it. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. Love, peace, chicken grease.